developments in the deaths of an Orange County couple found in their room at a luxury hotel in Mexico.
The LA Times reporting that hotel managers are being accused of disabling carbon monoxide alarms and ignoring signs of a possible gas leak.
Well, KCAL News reporter Tom Wayne is here now. And Tom, you spoke with a hotel guest who was there.
Right, he was there at the same time that the couple was there. Exactly, and what he told us was pretty alarming, and I'll have more on that in just a second here. But late this evening, the general manager at the hotel claims authorities tested the air in the room where the couple died, and they say he found no evidence of carbon monoxide. But tonight we spoke with a guest who was at the hotel at the same time as the couple, who said at one night in the restaurant, the smell of natural gas was overpowering.
We are deeply saddened by the loss of Abby.
A heartbroken family's reaction to a horrific tragedy. The stepmother of Abby Lutz posting this video statement online Friday after Abby and her boyfriend, John Heathco, from Newport Beach, were found dead inside their luxury hotel room in Mexico.
Abby was a light to everyone around her. She always had a smile on her face. It is our hope that more information will come to light to explain what happened to Abby and why.
The couple was staying at the pricey Hyatt Rancho Pescadero Hotel near Cabo San Lucas. According to a GoFundMe account that was organized by the family, the couple at one point thought they had food poisoning, went to a hospital, felt better, but then went to bed and did not wake up. The family GoFundMe saying, "We have been told it was due to improper venting of the resort and could be carbon monoxide poisoning." The LA Times sent 2 reporters to the hotel and learned several current and former employees said the resort ignored repeated signs of possible gas leaks in rooms, restaurants, fire pits, and the Times says staff disabled carbon monoxide detectors. We spoke with another guest at the hotel from Northern California who believes he was there at the same time as the couple and had an alarming incident in one of the hotel's restaurants.
Was sat down near a kind of a fire feature that runs the length of the restaurant. And, within minutes, it just like hit me, this gas smell. And I, was like, is that going to clear out or what? And it wouldn't clear out. And it was super overwhelming and unpleasant. So I called my server over and asked to be moved to a different table. And he's like, "Oh, yeah, is everything okay?" I'm like, "Well, it really smells like gas. Do you smell that?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I smell that." And so he's like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead and move." So I moved a couple tables over and the smell was still overwhelming even there, further away from the fire feature.
According to the LA Times, Lutz and Heathco were discovered by a maid. The gas was so intense in the hotel room, the first responders who entered the room ended up in the hospital themselves, according to another post on GoFundMe. The post says the 2 are now concerned about the long-term effects of the gas they inhaled.
You feel for the people involved and their families, and it's gut-wrenching and it seems so senseless and without rhyme or reason. But yeah, absolutely, there's a feeling like, it could have been anyone that was there, and that's pretty scary.
The hotel management in their statement offered their sympathies for the deaths of Lutz and Heathco. And as we reported off the top, the hotel management says that the authorities detected no gas or carbon monoxide in the room. Hotel management says they were cleared to continue normal operations, but they say the building where this happened remains closed. But certainly a lot of questions here, and obviously the investigation continues.
I just want to pick up on something that the gentleman that you just talked to from Northern California. Yeah. I mean, is he? Does he have any thoughts or concerns about possibly getting ill later, since it seems that that's happened to that poor couple that died, but even the first responders.
Yeah, and he said, his big concern, it happened that night, and then he didn't have any issues again. So he finished his stay there. I don't know, long term. I think he's just processing all this because he's learning all this information as we are. But certainly, I think from hearing what he said, it was very intense, and he said he had to be moved twice. And, even then, he still smelled.
Seems the problem was resort-wide, right?
Yeah, because it was in the hotel restaurant or one of the rooms. And the rooms, yeah.